Picture this. You're standing outside on a calm night. The stars are shining, the air is quiet, and the moon looks larger than ever before. At first you think it's an illusion, but each night it keeps getting bigger, closer, until it fills half the sky. Now imagine what happens next. The moon, Earth's silent companion for billions of years, is on a collision course with our planet. This is not science fiction. It's a nightmare written in the laws of physics. Welcome to Beyond the Sky. Today, we're asking the ultimate what if. What would happen if the moon hit the Earth? Even before the moon actually touches Earth, we would know something is horribly wrong. The first sign? Gravity going wild. Right now, the moon's gravity controls our tides. But as it comes closer, tides would rise higher and higher. Imagine walls of water hundreds of meters tall racing across entire continents. Coastal cities? Gone. Islands swallowed whole. And that's just the oceans. On land, the stress of the moon's pull would twist and stretch the planet's crust. Earthquakes would become constant, ripping cities apart. Volcanoes would erupt in chains, spewing ash into the skies. The world would already feel like the end, but the real disaster hasn't even started. Look up. The moon is now gigantic, not a glowing circle, but a terrifying wall in the heavens. At night, it would shine so brightly that the stars would disappear. Its gravity would also affect the atmosphere. Superstorms would form, with winds faster than anything on record. Tornadoes the size of countries. Lightning storms lasting for days. Every part of nature would be thrown into chaos. Plants, animals, and humans would struggle to survive. Crops would fail, not only from floods and earthquakes, but because the moon's looming presence blocks sunlight in strange, unpredictable ways. Hunger and panic would spread across the globe. Humanity would be living in the final days of Earth as we know it. As the moon gets dangerously close, Earth itself begins to break apart. Huge cracks tear across continents. Lava floods out, turning land into burning rivers of fire. The ground beneath your feet shakes constantly. Meanwhile, the moon itself wouldn't stay whole either. The tidal forces, Earth pulling on the moon and the moon pulling on Earth, would shred both worlds. Giant fragments of rock might break off and crash down before the actual collision, like smaller doomsday meteors, each impact releasing the power of nuclear bombs. Billions of people wouldn't live to see the final moment, but for those who did, the last sight they'd ever see is unforgettable. The entire horizon glowing as the moon fills the sky and slams toward the Earth. And then, impact. The moon collides with Earth at nearly 40,000 kilometers per hour. The force is unimaginable, equivalent to tens of millions of nuclear bombs exploding all at once. In an instant, mountains vaporize, oceans boil away, the very crust of the planet shatters, unleashing a tsunami of molten rock. The impact is so violent that both Earth and the moon are essentially destroyed. The skies ignite. Debris is blasted into space, some of it glowing like shooting stars. For a brief moment, Earth shines brighter than the sun, a molten sphere of destruction. The shock wave races across the entire planet in seconds, flattening everything in its path. Life as we know it ends in the blink of an eye. So what happens after the apocalypse? Earth and the moon would fuse into one gigantic, unstable planet. Most of the atmosphere would be stripped away into space. Instead of the blue and green world we know, Earth would become a glowing ball of molten rock. Over millions of years, it might cool down, forming a completely new planet, but lifeless, barren, and unrecognizable. In fact, some scientists believe that's exactly how our moon was formed in the first place, from a colossal impact billions of years ago. So, if the moon ever did fall back, history would repeat itself. But this time, there would be no survivors to tell the tale. But here's the twist. This nightmare will never happen. In reality, the moon isn't crashing into us, it's moving away. Every year it drifts about 4 centimeters farther into space. So the real danger isn't the moon falling. It's the moon slowly leaving us forever. If that happens far, far in the future, Earth will lose tides, ecosystems will collapse, and nights will become darker than any human has ever experienced. But for now, we're safe. Our moon remains our protector, not our destroyer. So the next time you look at the moon, remember, it's not just a light in the sky. It's a cosmic partner that keeps our planet stable, shaping life in ways we barely understand. Without it, Earth would never have been the home we know today. This was Beyond the Sky. If you love exploring the universe's most incredible what-ifs, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe to our channel. Because the cosmos is full of mysteries, and our journey has only just begun.